College. This is Shawnacy with the Eastern Iowa Arts Academy. So today's prompt, got my new page here ready to go, glued it to the one behind it, so I'm ready for this one. But I wanted to give you some examples from this other book that I have done before. This other prompt is to take something that's already there and turn it into something else. So I do this with, we do this with cuttings, right? With clippings that we use. I'm gonna take this off so I can get my hands dirty. With clippings that we use, I get them from magazines. Like if you were gonna make a collage, you might clip a bunch of pictures or pieces of paper that you, or words that you liked, cut them out of a magazine or a newspaper or a brochure or an ad that comes in the mail. And the point of this exercise for me is to, here, I'll show you a couple and then we'll talk about it, is to take something and rethink it and give it a new sort of life. So here's this, regular picture of a lady in a pool, and it's become sort of like, I have this poem by Rilke that I've written around it that sort of, it's now become the illustration for me for this poem. There's this one where the picture that I've cut out, this woman kind of crouching on this branch is the center, but then it's sort of turned into something else. So I want you to take something, here's another one, sort of just wrote right over her face. Sorry, lady. This one, we've added some more collage elements to this, sort of adding and really sort of turning it into something else. There's some drawings, there's some painting, there's lots of things there to turn it into a collage. This one, again, sort of collage and then drawn some little shiny bits around it. Here, took two, I don't know if you can see this very well, took two pictures from a magazine and like half and half and put them together and made them into one and then covered it up with another thing. So this is about altering something that, last one here, just use this lady as a background for some other writing that I was doing right on top of it. And this one, this is my cutout, and then I've sort of incorporated that into some crazy psychedelic page. Here's my pictures that I might be using today. So life gives you something and it's like, here, this is an ad for this, for travel, or this is a picture of this, and this is what it means. And it sort of tells you already a story about something. And it's a good practice to sort of sometimes be able to reimagine what that story might be and turn it into something else. And not to feel trapped by what someone tells you something is supposed to be like or supposed to look like. So I have a lot of old National Geographics that are great. You get some sort of old pictures from like the 70s or whatever, and they're just sort of crazy. You never quite see things like that today. So, there's this guy, he's kind of fun. So the point is to take something that you're given and cut it out of its context, out of the story that it's telling right now, and see what else it can tell you. So take your book, take your sketchbook, take your journal, take whatever it is that you're working on, find the picture that you want to work with, and then just kind of maybe cut it out, put it in different places, think about where it might look good, think about what color you might want the background to be, what you might want this person to be thinking or saying, or how this can relate to something that you're feeling, and be very irreverent with this picture. So we don't feel bad about, giving him a mustache or putting on a hat or cutting out half of his face and only using half of it. This is your chance to sort of like reinvent something for yourself. And it's really fun. So that's your challenge for today. And also, this doesn't have to be only about something visual. We're working here in an art journal, but this could be taking some words off of you can do this with words and open a book and say, open to page, where are we at? Page 150. Pick a number that you like. Open to page 150 and find the second line in and see what that says, and then take those words and make them into something else. This says, oh, all kinds. He has quite a few people thinking. So take that as the start of a story that you want to write, or a poem that you want to write, or a song that you want to write. Take your something that already exists, take your box of brownie mix and see what else you can turn that into. And just take something and sort of turn it into something that's just yours today as your creative practice for the day. All right, I'm gonna work on my little Martian man here, and I will see you guys soon. Have a great day.